Where did it come from? 88. Wasteland Drift, main season. A Crossout video by Dangerously Incompetent. So I noticed in the news yesterday there's another live stream with the developers for a new main season. Oh, that means this season's coming to an end, and I better get a shift on if I want to detail the parts, hadn't I? Note that join us on March the 17th, that was yesterday, is incorrect. It should say 18th. According to the actual news article. So the news article actually says join us on March the 18th on the Crossout Twitch channel and YouTube channel. You should also note that that's the English language version. The Russian language version of the developer stream comes out an hour or two earlier. So if you want to find out the recipe ingredients and snaffle them up off the market before everyone else does, you want to watch the Russian version. So I'll leave a link to the Russian language version of the Crossout YouTube channel in the description below. Wasteland Drift was the first main season of 2025. I say was, it should be is, because there's still 2 days left of it, but there's only 2 days, so might as well call it was. It's a regular main season with daily challenges and weekly challenges and additional challenges, and they're the usual sort, and it has Battle Pass to paywall, everything with a padlock on it, and you can buy extra levels if you want, and it has the usual mix of stuff, you know, engineers, badges, coins, its own season currency being lighters, structural parts and stuff. And they're all new because it's a main season. Let's start with the pretty tradable stuff, and it is all tradable and it's all padlocked. It's all behind the paywall, so if you didn't buy the Battle Pass, you'll have to resort to buying it off the market, but they tend to be a bit cheap because lots of people buy the Battle Pass. So what have we got? We have the Great Wave paint. We have What sticker. Countdown hologram projector. Untranslatable Word play. Sunset Dragon. Misato sticker. Oh, is that decor? Is it? It is decor. It's a horn and it's tradable. Ongaku, the horn, plays various bits of music. Apparently, I haven't got one yet. Rye sticker. Neon gloss paint. And Kasa hubcap, which is not tradable. Boo! Also on the reward track, we've got storage expansion and a blueprint expansion. Also on the reward track, if you buy the Battle Pass, you get 1 each of all the new parts, or 2 if it's wheels. So Uwabaki, Punji, Uwabaki St, Fukibari, Oyabun, Imugi, Satori, and a whole bunch of coins and engineer badges and containers. And the excess levels are all badges, coins, containers, which are all not padlocked, and the lighters, which is the resource, season only resource you use on the crafting bench. Also on the reward track are a bunch of structural parts which you get even if you didn't buy the Battle Pass. So there's the left Keiko, right Keiko, TenMaku, 2 of them, Jingasa, another left Keiko and right Keiko, Tsuri, another pair of TenMaku, Haramaki. I wonder what all these words mean. But if you missed this season and didn't unlock these structural parts, don't fret, because sooner or later they'll turn up on the badge exchange and you'll be able to buy them for badges. Wasteland Drift comes with its own workbench that is only available for the duration of the season, on which you can craft a whole load of fixed upgrade stuff, which is all the new things, and there's a bunch of older stuff that you can do for fixed upgrades, and then there's builders containers which have stuff for your range you can also craft, but I wouldn't bother. Well, I wouldn't bother with them unless you've got like 25 lighters left over and you can't spend them on anything useful. Like these, and remember, the lighters disappear at the end of the season. It's use them or lose them. So I better spend this 150, because that's what you get for going up the reward track without buying the battle pass, and that can just get you one of these upgraded specials. I've got them. I've got an upgraded pilgrim. Haven't got an upgraded razorback. I do now. I'll go through the fixed upgrades at the end. You don't need to talk about them. What we do want to talk about on this workbench are the new season-only crafted parts, like the Imugi, a new legendary grenade launcher, which requires the Punji, which is further down on this workbench, and the Fatum, season-only crafted part from seasons past. What's its value doing now? Ooh. And you'll note I didn't craft any Imugi or Fukibari. I did craft some of the others, the Satori and the Oyabun, because legendary season-only parts aren't the great investment. They haven't been doing very well. They only do well if they're popular. If it's an overpowered part, they are popular and they go up until they get their nerf, in which case they suddenly come down. And otherwise, they tend to sort of drift down as people get bored of them, sell them off, and their prices generally end up lower than the crafting costs. So I haven't actually bothered with Imugi or Fukibari because I didn't see them being in demand very much, unless of course there's a new relic comes along and uses them. But there's a lot more season only crafted legendary parts than there are new relics, so there's long odds on that happening. So I didn't craft any Imugi or Fukibari. I prepared, but then they didn't turn out to be so wonderful. So I might sell those Fatums, or sell them off because everyone's using up the Fatums, and now there's very few Fatums left in the market. So if they're used again before they return again in a mini season, they might spike up. Anyway, that's all gambly. But you can craft the Imugi, and then you can craft the Fukibari, which has the Punji again, and another season-only crafted part from previous seasons, the Jotun. And we have the Satori Light Cabin, which uses Uwabaki St, which is on this workbench, and then the Titan, which is previous seasons, and the Oyabun, which is Uwabaki non-steering later on this workbench, and the Titan St, which is previous seasons season-only crafted part. Yay! We'll do the Ninjaduck later. The Punji, which is an autonomous weapon. Now these I did buy a lot because I see the epic season-only craftables as a reasonable investment until they come back in the mini seasons, of course. Because if they get used next season, we have seen this season we had Titan STs were the previous season, so they were used immediately, which was something fairly new. They're usually older seasons. So I'm expecting the Punji to be used, or the Uwabakis to be used in the next season or the season after that, and in which case their price will go up. chunking until, of course, mini season. But anyway, so I've made some of them. I haven't actually used them yet. Or maybe I should try using them, see if I like them or not. No one else seems to like using them, so the price will probably go down. What's that price doing after the season ends? And they're not. No one's using them as ingredients anymore. So I might buy some as well. And then we got the Uwabaki St. What's the difference on this wheel? More enemies, more power. But it's only diddy little light wheel. Stops working when you touch them. The perks get more and more esoteric, don't they? Anyway, what did this use? You can craft all of those. Well, if you unlock the Kamba ST from the very first Syndicate season. If you didn't, because you didn't start playing yet, well, sucks to be you. You're going to have to buy it off the marketplace and make someone else's, an older player's profit. And the same with the Uwabaki. And that's it for the new parts. And now the Ninjaduck, which is a rather expensive craft if you don't already have the ingredient ducks, which are conveniently tradable. Most ducks are not tradable most of the time. Let's have a look, because I've got a bunch. So you can't trade. Oh, sale price. There we go. It says no offers, but you can't actually trade them at the current point in time, whereas some you can. The ones you can use for crafting right now you can buy off the market, but why would you when it's only a piece of decor? There's nothing special about it as a piece of decor, and the Ninjaduck is currently untradeable. Well, you might want to have a look, if you don't know, you might want to have a look at my previous videos, Ducks Are Evil, because last snowstorm, if you had the right ducks, you could craft a king duck which you could exchange for a relic, which really is just a loyalty scheme. Now the devs haven't said this is going to happen again next snowstorm, but a lot of people are assuming it's going to. I mean, why would you have such a loyalty scheme and not tell your customers, not tell the players? Because maybe, just maybe, it's not going to happen at Snowstorm, and it's another economic trap. Because lots of people think it's going to happen, so they're going to spend a lot of effort and a lot of coin buying these things off the market, and then go and with the end result of, oh, I can't do anything with them in Snowstorm, and I thought there was going to be. I'm now upset with Crossout, and it's another reason to leave. But a lot of people are expecting it to happen, as you can tell by the prices. I mean, at Snowstorm, I bought up a load of globe ducks, cheap. Well, not exactly cheap, but considerably cheaper than I've just sold a couple. So I'm happy already. They're a great investment if you get them while they're cheap. That's it for this video, apart from the fixed upgrades. I'll see you in the market later today trying to buy up the new season's ingredients cheap, and then later trying to sell them expensive on the announcement frenzy price spike. Ta-ta!